Should be able to hear now. Aha! We got it back. Alright. So, my first stream doing a podcast. Come check it if you want. I had some interesting scenario recently where I got yelled at by a woman that I've never met in my life. I was nowhere in the state, and I wasn't gonna start out with the stream the first podcast thing being this way. I was gonna do it where I was, talking about some other things. I was actually gonna start out with some magic and being run by a cock, and that's why you got cock shit happen to you. But this is what's going on right now. I figured it was about time that I talked about that one scenario that I had, which was we had a lady call me. Somebody was pulling a vehicle, had some bad luck. A boat of mine sunk. Had to have it pulled out of the water. When that happened, the person that was towing it, unluckily, clipped the vehicle on their way through a parking lot, took the front bumper off, and I said, all right, leave them my information, my insurance information. Do the right thing, give them the insurance information, have them call me, say, please call me, and we'll square it away. Wrote, please call me, had the information down that they could get a hold of me, and instead of calling in like, hey, I see there was an accident, thank you for leaving the information, rather than just fucking driving off, calls me and goes, you totaled my car? And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm in Virginia. You're in Florida right now. So there's no way I could do that. Well, maybe you should pay attention. And I go, did you even hear me? I'm not even in the same state. It wasn't me. So I realized that women are getting crazier and crazier. And I felt I needed to talk about that. I haven't decided if it's because of social media or if it's because of the way they've been taught throughout their most recent lives in the last decade or so. But they've been getting more insane as they go. And there's not all of them. There's a good, population that aren't. But I know as a person, Tank here, they hang out with us in chats when we play our games, that they've been running into them themselves with significant others, or they used to be. I don't know what they are now. But people have been going kind of crazy. They think that they can say whatever they want, and there's not going to be any repercussions for it. You can see it all the time. You look all over the place, and you see more and more people. Now, this is the first thing I've done a stream on, so I haven't done it like this before. I want to show some of the crazy things that I've been run across. And you have all kinds of people. I'm going to pull this up now. This is what we got going on here. Let me see if I get this here. There we are. We have people like this.
I just had to drag my AC out of my car to my apartment building. 3 guys passed me. None of them offered to help. None. 0 out of 3. Why? Because you couldn't lift it? You were too scared to lift it? Is that why? Am I intimidating? Am I more masculine than you?
Right there kind of explains a little bit what I'm talking about. All right? See, you have a girl, this crazy bitch, that thought she deserved to have someone help her for whatever her reason was. But she's acting like this. Now, it has nothing to do with you being a woman. It has nothing to do with you being more masculine or stronger. It has all to do with your crazy fucking attitude. They can immediately see you. They look at you and they go, oh, I don't want to participate in that. And that is why you don't have anybody helping you. You want to have somebody help. You want somebody to give you assistance, but you're going to go and complain about everything going on around you. Well, they see you coming a mile away, and they go, I am not going to play with that. It's one of those crazy things that you see when you're younger and you're different places, and you're like, oh, this doesn't seem safe. This does not seem smart. And women, you see a lot more women saying about how men aren't hanging around with them anymore. You don't have as many men trying to find them to date. They don't talk to them anymore. Well, I mean, you have videos where you got women in gyms that somebody goes up to them and say hi, and you're like, why are you hitting on me? Well, there's your reason why you don't have anybody wanting to participate with you, want to talk to you, want to be anything with you. Now, I wasn't originally going to do this. I actually was thinking of talking about some other things, but my wife was like, why don't you just talk about the crazy bitches? And then I had some other people online saying, you know what, that's not a bad idea. So I figured I'd take a few minutes here and talk about it and show some of the craziness that you see in this world now. I mean, women think that, oh, I got a camera now. I can just go and start talking about whatever I want, say whatever I want, wherever I want, however I
You
want.
got to take your meds, people. You got to. If you don't take your fucking meds, your ass gonna get real weird. And don't nobody do no weirdos, bitch.
Like, listen to this person. They're saying that take your meds. Her lips are pink, and she looks like she's nuts. She forgot to take her meds. She's yelling at other people to take their meds. This is what I'm trying to get at. It's not that there's a problem with all women. I think it was mainly social media that allowed them to give a stand, their soapbox to stand on, and get worse as the time went. They saw one woman do it, like, oh, I think I can do this now. You know what? I think I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to...
Don't come on my page and say that people should be in this country legally. Don't fucking do it.
Like,
this is ridiculous. It's inhumane.
Does anybody look at this video when they do it? Like, do any of these women look at these videos and go, you know what? I think this is what I need to share today. And I need to show my face like this because I know everybody's going to love it. They're all going to listen to me. And they're all going to think I have the greatest things to talk about and they need to watch it. Or are they going to look at it and go, wow, this fucking woman's nuts. And I feel bad for whatever family is going to be around her. Like, how many people are going to be around her on a regular basis going, oh, God, I got to deal with this woman again? And there's more of them coming out of the woodworks. And I think I really do think it's social media that's allowed it to happen. Because it gives them a stage. And for some reason, women seem to need I live on a boat. We're in the middle of a hurricane, so we got a little bit of rocking of our boat going on right here. And I keep looking over because one of the doors is moving. You had it propped open with something, but it looks like the waves are not agreeing with us right now. But you have these people, they think they know better. They seem to have a feeling of like, I know better, I'm better than you. So I'm going to sit there and I'm going to berate you. And you see pictures and videos like this all the time. And you got...
So you just think everyone should have food and shelter? Yes. Yes, I fucking do. And I am tired of people...
I have a feeling it's like as soon as you see a lip ring or a septum ring, you know it's like, I think I'm going to walk away from this. And if you're a guy and you're looking for, you know, your girlfriend, maybe you're looking for somebody that you're going to want to have some children with later in life, you look at this and you're like, this is my choices right now? My first thing I got to tell you is get out of the city. Because that's where your biggest problem is. Go to somewhere where you're going to have maybe central of the country where you have some people that have been not ruined by the city culture. Or even go to another country. Like, not a Western one. Not that they're all nuts like they're some of the Western ones. You can get to some of them that have some tact, but you have women that are yelling at you all day long, thinking they
people trying to convince me that that's ridiculous. Okay, I am tired of existing in a world where there are dumpsters full of edible food because someone didn't exchange the imaginary shiny rocks for it. Okay, every single one of our problems can be traced back to capitalism and some asshole who wanted to make more money by doing less, and oh my God, we have enough.
This is what you have to deal with. I mean, my wife right now is behind me laughing at this woman. This is how bad it's gotten. And we, on a regular basis, the women are wondering why men don't go anywhere near them anymore. It's because of this crazy bitch right here. You got to tell them to shut the fuck up. You got to tell them, just, we're done with it. Don't give them the grandstand to stand on. They want to yell, they want to go over, they want to go crazy. Let them. Walk away from it. Because slowly they'll die off because no one has going to have a child with them. When no one has a child with them, they're not going to have another child to ruin. They're not going to have a child to be able to say, you know what? Out of my 4 children I have, all of them are gay and transgender. Are they really? Are they really? Or are you fucking nuts and you think you need to have that so you can feel good inside and you want to ruin everything around you? And you look at this.
Which I'm sure you will both be. Brilliant.
Look at these people. Look at this is an interview with Wicked.
Well, you have been the
amazing,
light
you're
of the
amazing.
day. You are
truly
such an gift.
You brought such light into the.
Like, what? This is how they think they're supposed to act, and it's going to draw people to them. The only thing that draws them is more crazy to add to their sounding boards. That's it. They create a little smaller group around them and like, look at this, we're all right. When everybody's actually looking at you and going, wow, we need mental institutions back. I think we need to send you to them. You got people, they go on shows.
Up against the white man mantra of it's complicated. I think we did.
I don't see any future in Gaza with Hamas power, do you?
Did we come up against the white man mantra of it's complicated? I think we did, folks. Here we are again.
See, like, look at that. See, immediately, it's a white woman complaining about herself. No, it's not white man. It's white men, not white. It's not white woman. It's only a white man that can be wrong. It can't be the woman. Like, this is the insanity that we got going on this planet now. Now, I was thinking of talking here for a few minutes about the crazy that we keep having, but I don't even know if I can stand this any longer. Like, I pulled up a few of these things, and I'm like, I decided, you know, there's a few of these I've seen over time. I'm gonna look at them, and I'll talk about them, but I don't know if I can actually continue on with this, because it's just hurting my head. It's making me get depressed. That these are the people that are on the planet that get a stage to talk. This one actually was one of the few that seems like she's coming out of it. Ready? I guarantee you this lady used to be crazy and yell about things, but now, this is what I'm saying, that not all of them are. Some of them are starting to come out of it.
I'm done with us protecting people who would buy and abuse our children. I'm done. I don't want to send more black and brown men to prison.
Now that's one of the funny parts about this. I guess only black and brown men go to prison. They're the only ones that steal children. I mean, this is one of their mindsets of crazy women. They need to tell a man or a religion or some colored skin of whatever it is that they need to take care of them in some way, or they know better.
I don't want more people in prison, but I don't want people buying girls. I don't want people buying little girls anymore. And I'm tired of saying it's okay and that we have to protect the men who do it. As a mental health professional and as a social worker, I can tell you I've spent my entire career working with people who have been wounded. I'm not going to say beyond repair, but they have been wounded to their core.
See, now this is a woman that has realized, you know what, I think I've been crazy for some time, but I need to say something now because there's something really wrong going on. And I hope more people start to recognize that and start to come out of it. Because we don't have too many of them anymore, but every now and again you get a few. Now, you got, like, look at this in the background. Somebody's invited on a show.
Because I was invited on this podcast
In the background. Just going nuts. The point is, I'm going to get rid of this here. The point is, all these pictures, all these images I made right here, this is just a little AI image made. This is what we see most of the people looking like online now. You have them yelling at someone, you have them thinking I'm better than someone. I know better. I've been doing something more. Whatever their reasons are. But they're not. They're just making everybody else's life harder. They don't care about you or anyone. They just care about a grandstand and being on the stage and everybody looking at them. You know, they were the ones in high school that dressed a certain way, and we all know how they dressed and acted. They yelled at people because they didn't get something. They sat in the front of the class, leaned over with their whale's tail out, thinking it was sexy or whatever it was, and yeah, the guys looked at you, but they looked at you like a piece of candy for a reason. Not because of dignity, because you didn't have any. And they're showing now that they're going to have even less with the way they act. Hope eventually that they can come to their senses and realize that the reason why they've been more and more alone at the age of, what was it? I think I saw it recently. It was the age of, there was like a bunch of 40 and 50-year-old women going, where have all the good men gone? You yelled at us like this for years. Alright? You yelled at us like this for years. We ran away. We don't want to be near you anymore. Quite frankly, the good men are tired of listening to your bullshit. And they found somebody that is either younger or from another nation that has better morals than you have and do not think they're better than someone else. They know everybody's on an even playing field. Might as well keep us all there. But these ones here, the ones that look like this on a regular basis, let me see if I can get my finger pointing. The ones that look like that on a regular basis, those are the ones you don't want to be around. You might as well just give up right now. Because if you think anything's going to happen to make your life better, it won't. Because you're not making it better. You're making it worse for yourself and everyone around you. Now, this is the first podcast type thing that we did. Nothing spectacular, something really stupid and simple. And the main reason that I started talking about it was we had, like I said, some lady called me when somebody got in an accident with, they were towing a boat of mine out of the water. They happened to clip something. And decided to call and yell at me. I said, first off, please don't yell at me. I'm not even in the state. It wasn't me. But they decided that they still needed to berate me for whatever reason. And then I was the asshole because I didn't want to get yelled at. And you wonder why no one likes you anymore. It's because of your antics, really. Your craziness. Your septum rings, your pink hair, and your tattoos all over the place that make you look like a whore. Nah, or just trashy. You don't need to be a whore. You can just still be trashy. Well, I don't have anything else really to say. It was more of a quick thing, and we'll see how the rest of these go. I'm probably going to get shut down here because that's what happens when you say things people don't like. Have a good night, all, and I gotta go. Oh, it's almost 10 p.m. where I am. I gotta go and check the weather and see how the hurricane is coming towards us. And luckily, I married one that's not crazy. I mean, she can be crazy at times, and she admits it. Yeah. I can be crazy at times, and I admit it. But these bitches, they're crazy all the time. And that's what the problem is. Not just some of the time. It's all